Hi, Georgie. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay, thanks, Neil. How are you?
I'm fine.
What are we talking about this week, Neil?
Today we're talking about hobbies. We'll talk about the sports we play in our spare time.
Okay, great. Can you explain what you mean by spare time?
Well, spare time means the time when we're not working and we don't have anything that we need to do.
Yes, and we can also use the phrase free time, which means the same thing. Okay, so Neil, do you play any sports in your free time?
Well, I do exercise, so I go running. That's not really a sport. I help my son training when he plays cricket, so that's kind of playing sports.
Very good.
And how about you, Georgie? Do you play sports?
I also don't play a sport, but I do like running, and I also do yoga as well.
Ah, yoga. When do you do yoga?
I usually do it during the week, but last weekend I did yoga as well. I like doing yoga at the end of a stressful week because I feel it makes me relaxed. So Neil, you said you like running. When do you like to go running?
I go running at lunchtime when I'm working from home. So it's nice to do some exercise in the middle of the day and go for a run and then feel alive again in the afternoon.
Why else do you like running?
Actually, I don't like running. I don't like the actual running, but after I go running, I feel great always. And I think, I should go running more, but I never want to.
Yes, I understand that feeling as well.
When did you last go for a run, Georgie?
Actually, I went running last weekend. It was a really sunny day and it felt great.
So, Georgie, do you have any plans to go for a run or maybe do yoga this weekend?
Not this weekend, but next weekend I have plans to go running with my friends.
Oh, wow. Do you talk and run at the same time?
Absolutely not.
Good, because that's like extra exercise.
That is too difficult, Neil. I can't run and talk to my friends. Okay, Neil, so we know that you go running and you like cricket, but are there any new sports that you'd like to try?
Well, Georgie, you do yoga. I'd like to take up yoga. But I have tried it in the past and it was just too boring.
Yoga is not boring. It's wonderful. Neil, could you explain the verb take up that you just used?
Yeah, we take up something. It means that we try something for the first time, a new hobby or a new habit, I suppose. So you can take up a sport or take up learning a new instrument.
I'd like to take up painting, I think. I think painting is a really nice way to boost your creativity. Let's recap the vocabulary we learned during the conversation.
We had next to talk about a future plan, like next weekend.
We used last to talk about a past plan, like last weekend, last month, last week. It's usually the most recent.
And we had take up, which means start a new hobby.
Yes, and I'm going to take up painting, which is exciting. Next time, we'll talk about social media.
See you then. Goodbye.
Bye!
Thanks for watching and remember to subscribe.